Hello, Overtake! Welcome everyone to this live stream today here. I hope you all have a wonderful day so far. And yeah, we go Assetto today, Assetto Corsa EVO with the new update. Yeah, 0.1.6. And with that, 2 new cars, 1 new track. And I'm excited because I really like the Fuji Speedway, I really like Lancia, I really like Lamborghini, so hey, this is a cool update. And yeah, we will also see if there's anything else that Kunos patches into this one. And I see already a lot of you, the early birds are already here because we initially planned the stream to go live 3 p.m. But now it seems like the update is already live, so I just jumped into the rig to get it to you guys out there. In case you just want to see without installing AC Evo, or maybe even without purchasing AC Evo yet, to see what it's like and how the updates are developing. So welcome everyone. Hello Anis, hello Ashen Fox, hello Lord of Gaming, Beard Racing, and yeah, thank you also for everyone who is a subscriber to our channel. And today we just got through with 158,000 subscribers. You can see it right there. That's great. Patch notes. Yeah, I saw patch notes in the Discord just a moment ago. And I'm keen on also showing these to you before we dive in, because there is more than just the cars and the tracks. So let's see. Assetto Corsa EVO general chat. 1.04 gigabytes. The Lancia is 150k. I saw a lot of stuff already. So let me bring it on screen for you, actually. Let's see. Yeah, we should be able to see it here now. Yeah, it's maybe a bit smaller, but it should work, right? Can I get it a bit? Not really. But hey, we can see it. Yeah, Fuji Speedway. Lancia Delta HF Integrale EVO 2, Huracán STO, special events, updated roadmap. So when we launch the game in a second, we should pay attention also to the roadmap screen. Fixed thumbnail generation on exit. VRAM use for thumbnail generation. Thumbnail is usually like a preview picture, right? This is what we have on YouTube, for example, a thumbnail for a video. Hello, Pfeffersteak. Welcome to the stream. Fixed chase cam losing rotation. I mean, this is posted by a user. I hope it's real because I haven't seen the patch notes anywhere else. I don't know where he took it from, but yeah, that's what I found just 10 minutes ago in the Assetto Corsa Discord. If René is already here, or when René is here to take care of the chat a little bit, I'm very keen on asking you guys if you have already purchased Assetto Corsa EVO, or if you are in this group of people that are still waiting and that just watch live streams to see how it's going. Okay, so some UI fixes, localization updates, displaying of results, tooltips, full screen switch, improved camera navigation, paint shop color picker refresh issue after channel change. Yeah, all bug fixes it seems for the UI. I wonder if we already have a like UI toggle, because that's something that I'm missing, like a HUD on and off button, kinda, that you can just with one click of a button just yeah, get rid of the HUD to create some screenshots and stuff. That would be relatively nice, because so far that wasn't in yet. Okay, fixed issue in the Porsche Cup setup limits and empty tire compound. Porsche Cup fixes, AI improvements. That's good. We will race against the AI very quickly. So yeah, VR mirror offsets, revised vehicle materials, and AO maps. Okay. You bought it, Jimmy. Bought it and not tested once. Okay, got the game and hated it on release day, so I got money back and decided to wait. Yeah, that's a fair choice. Obviously, I tried that with numerous games that were in early access. You just shouldn't exceed the 2-hour playtime on Steam. Then you can give it back every time. So yeah, I'd say I will just jump into the game now and see if we are indeed live. So I can't see Can I see the patch notes on Steam already? Oh yeah, actually yes. If you go Steam, Assetto Corsa EVO community, there is indeed the patch notes that we just saw. And yeah, great. Then we got this out of the way. I will just jump into the game now. Assetto Corsa EVO. Let's see. Yeah, what should we do first? Should we first check for the like cars and their upgrades and updates and stuff and their tuning and their factory options? I think that would be a good call. Okay, here it is. 0.1.6 online, so we're in the patch. And this is the updated roadmap. Okay. What is the update? Yeah, I mean, that's the update, obviously, because we have the content drop right now. You are here. A long way to go. But I would say that's already like... Can we count the little arrow elements maybe? Then we can calculate the percentage. And then we can get a good estimate of when the stuff will drop. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. I'd say it's like 35 of these. And we already made 5. So here we are. Lambo first. Okay. Then let's check the Lambo first. Yeah, I agree, Pfeffersteak. It's if you decide to be on board from the get-go, just feeling involved and reading the discords, it's obviously something, yeah, where you have to have the spare time to apply that to an early access game that you are as involved, to chat on the discords, to check the builds, and also, I mean, it's also about giving feedback, right? So here we are. With our Honda S2000 that we bought in the last stream. So who was here when we streamed last time when we were going for the Academy? Then you remember our first purchase in the game. And since then, I haven't really done much. I'm still level 5. I have 150k. So I'm not rich. I don't have a huge car collection yet. I'm also just waiting for new updates and to experience new stuff. That's pretty much it. Okay, let's see. Let's go to the dealership and check for that Lamborghini first. That's the Trofeo. No, that's not the Trofeo. It's the Huracán STO, which is kind of close to a Trofeo. I would say kind of a similar concept, STO to Trofeo. It's basically the facelift of the Trofeo, if I understand it correctly. And yeah, this is, I think, also beefed up in terms of the output of the engine. This has a V10 naturally aspirated, I think 640 horsepower. We have it in the video description if you're more interested. Yeah, any questions so far? Update is live. New update, now cannot stay online. Okay, let's see. I'm still online, gladly, as you can see in the bottom right. Okay, so different packages for the STO, it seems. Contrast package with some blue elements for the brakes, also for the wheel calipers, which is quite nice. See that? Gets you a blue little yeah, central cap for your wheel hub. And also, yeah, blue elements on the car itself. And then there's another package with STO stickers, diamond graphic. Okay, that's this one, I believe, the diamond graphic. And then there's a single color STO track options. Interesting. There's even more, like the menu goes further. Yeah. René is here. René, can you start a little poll asking people if they already bought Assetto Corsa EVO or if they are still not invested and they are just watching live streams to see how it develops. So that's really interesting now. And yeah, I will go through the factory options of the Lamborghini Huracán STO, the new car, one of the two new cars. So here it starts going for the track pack, that you also have this like additional hood scoop. Can you see that? So this, I guess, yeah, gets you some additional fresh air into the engine. It seems to be more capable. There's probably some sort of differential cooler involved or whatnot. Okay, you can start voting now. René is with us now. So there's even different color packages then. Okay, nice. I'll start with the base option. I mean, I just can't buy the car, but we can test drive it then quickly to see what it sounds like, the V10. I don't think that we had a V10 in Assetto Corsa EVO yet, right? So that will be very interesting to see how it sounds like, because V10, one of the most beautiful engine notes on planet Earth. Okay, there's a sticker pack. Can also zoom out a bit. Sticker pack for the front lip. Cool. Carbon package matte finish. That's very subtle. Yeah, you can see the carbon fiber trim changes if you go with that. Yeah, gloss finish, matte package, and otherwise it's just yeah, plastic basically. So I can imagine that such a package would cost probably yeah, like as much as a small car basically, if you go for a carbon package on a Lamborghini. Body colors. They have a wide range of available colors. Wow, okay, that's a huge program of colors actually. And I wonder what would be the rarest color of these that you would never see. A purple Lamborghini probably happens more often, but I wonder what might be the less chosen color. Oh, hello, hello Tom, hello Boosted Media. Yes, bought it, no, curious. Exactly. Nice to see you in the chat. Okay. Did you already buy? Yeah, so 88% already bought AC Evo. Interesting. Wow, that's quite a lot. Okay. I guess, yeah, this is like the Porsche Ruby color. This is something you would also see sometimes, but I guess something like this, like a flat orange or like a bronze tone, that might be very rarely seen in real life. This is a natural Lamborghini color, I would say. Okay, cool. And then what else do we have? Interior. Let's switch this auto switch function on to see also the... Oh, that looks beautiful. Seat piping in contrast color. Ah, that's probably... Seat piping in contrast color. What is the seat piping? Nothing changes. Seatbelt color. We can also choose the seat. Okay, we can see the seatbelts there. Just behind the seat on the... Now it's green. You can see it here. Okay. What else? Carbon skin option pack. Yeah, this is obviously something... yeah, this is just some handles here and there and this stuff there. Okay. It's just the carbon stitching on top of these like fabrics. Interesting. Dark chrome pack. This changes obviously the little heat elements. Crazy that you can do it, right? We barely see racing games or sim racing titles even that allow you to do this kind of stuff. So wow. So wheels. We can go black, silver, diamond cut. This is more the elegant gentleman's version of the wheel. This is more the sporty version. And you can even choose the color of the wheel central lock that we just saw in the different specs already. Cool. That's a nice touch. And we can also get parts. STO Racing Accessories. Is this outside or inside? STO Racing Accessories. It's on the inside. So what's the difference? Turning them... Probably something with the harnesses? Ah! Look at that. I think I found it. Yeah. Oh wow, you get a like a Weissach package at Porsche basically, with roll cage and additional seats, like 3-point seats or 4-point seats and stuff, and even a little fire extinguisher. That's a cool detail. Cool. Nice. That's the tuning options for our STO. Pretty cool. Like it. And then I would say we go for a test drive in this one. Confirm. Test drive. So I'm now really curious about the sound of the car. Yeah. Hello everyone again. There's a lot of stuff happening in the chat right now. Boosted is here. Thumbs up the stream if you think Michel's plant in the background looks fake. It's not fake, it's real. And it's so real even the cat eats it. So that shows how real the plant is. But I'm not taking care of it. That's Yvonne. She said, no, let me do it. You will kill it. So probably she's right. Wonder if it sounds like a tractor. Let's see. Are you ready for the sound? Let's go. First outside. Yeah, gives me ACC Huracan GT3 vibes. Let's go through the whole rev band. Downshifts. Raspy. Yeah, sounds good. Very deep, very raspy. We can also turn off TC and ABS. Let me try that quickly. So now TC off, ABS off. Oh, the shift animation is beautiful. I also mapped a few buttons now to change. Yeah, you can see it. I mapped a few buttons to change also the displays in the car's dash, and this is all working. I wonder if the temperature is also, like on the left in the dashboard, you can now see the oil temp and oil pressure. But I think these are not yet animated or have real data behind it. But this is something I can imagine. Oh yeah, oh no, ABS is critical. Okay, these are not working yet. This will maybe come into play when we have also the option of yeah, setups and stuff, that they also allow for more telemetry and also usage and temperatures and stuff. So that's quite cool to see. But this works, like the tire pressure TPMS system is changing. Yeah, so the tire temps are changing. Yeah, looking into the dashboard while driving is not recommended. And then I have another. Okay, I also have the modes now mapped to my steering wheel, so you can see the change from Pioggia to... Does it not change? Ah, I made a mistake. I only mapped one of the buttons to change the mode. So that's the Pioggia mode. What is Pioggia? Italians, help me please. Or Huracan experts. Okay, nice. What else do we have? Yeah, we can even look at the car from different angles to just witness the beauty of the Huracan. I think it looks fantastic. Also, even like the small elements that the car have here, like the radiator and cooling parts, that looks like the textures and everything. That's spot on. We can also set the turn indicator, and we can also flash. Okay. Some more refs. I read a funny Discord comment today that someone requested to have this feature of the car that it sets itself in flames. Sounds like a moped. Pioggia means rain. Oh, thank you so much, Littoral Games. Yeah, René, we can jump on in the voice chat. Why not? Then I quickly have to get to my PC and yeah, being back in 1 minute, getting René on the call. So give me a second. Just enjoy the rear of the Huracan for now. Hallo, hörst du mich?
Ja.
Okay.
Ja, du gehst gerade weg vom Mikrofon.
Okay, great, we're back. René, can you talk quickly? Then we will...
I can.
Okay, I hear you, so the chat should also hear you. Great, yeah.
I heard myself on the stream, so yes.
Nice. Yeah, if you have questions already or requests of things we can show and test, then let me know. Well, I didn't know that you can also jump in the TV cameras being outside. I mean, in the original Assetto Corsa it was possible, so that's no surprise, but that's quite cool.
Boosted Media is requesting Fuji, obviously.
Fuji! Who would have thought? Yeah, I just wanted to, because I was so curious about the Huracan sound, and as I'm too broke to buy the Huracan right now, so I thought, hey, giving it a go in the test environment. But yeah, guys, let's check out Fuji. So I should have enough money to buy the Lancia Delta, indeed. So then I will quickly buy and check also the factory options of the Lancia. Oh, I fell so in love with this car, René, but it's too expensive right now if you would buy one in the real world.
So I was about to ask, so I see Evo now finally super realistic, right? Because you even here look at a car that you can't afford.
yeah, it kind of works, right? Okay, a few options. Giallo Ginestra, Bianco Perlato. Oh, it's beautiful. Different color options. I wonder if you go standard, if you don't have access to the special colors. Maybe that's special editions. Oh, final edition. Edizione Finale. Even with some stripes on. So you can't get these probably if you go for the standard option. So it would be a no-brainer to buy the special edition because you can recolor it anyways. Could go back to the standard color. Okay, only 3 colors. So this is how the Lancia Delta HF Integrale looked like 1991 or whatever. When you bought it, you could only choose from white or from Bianco, blue Lancia, and Rosso Monza. I think that's a kind of a classic color for the Lancia. That's but white always has this like rally car feel for me, like homologation rally special car. Wheels, only the Corsa Speedline wheels, classic design. You can get them in a darker shape, and then you can get an upgraded suspension. And an upgraded engine. Do you know if you can see the power somewhere? Because I just want to know what's the difference in the Evo 3 engine. Upgraded engine lasts longer than 220 kilometers. Yeah, I think we're getting all the Evo 3 options. I mean, the car is a bit lower, and as we don't have suspension tuning yet in the game, it's the only option to get the car a bit lower to the ground. let's get to it.
Wait.
And
Is the car currently actually really being lowered, or is that the 3D model just jumping around? Can you do it again?
no, it was a bit lower.
Yeah, but it also looks like the tire just goes lower into the ground.
Okay. Yeah, let's see. Differential. So that's suspension now. Yeah, it's a bit lower. I would say half a centimeter or 1 centimeter, but you can see it sits just a tad lower.
Yeah, but the axle is moving a tiny bit.
Yeah, it's a bit lower, just a little bit. Yeah, but I will go with the final edition then. That also has the stripes, the special color. And there's the Evo 3 prototype. Is there differences in body style? But was the Evo 3 even launched then? I think that was just the prototype, right? And the Evo 3 development parts, and then they kind of left the Rally World Championship, so the car was never done, right? Yeah, I'll get this one with the cool stripe. That might be a good idea. Can I also get? Yeah, I also get the Evo 3 bits. So if you forget to order these now, if you buy the car, you basically effed, right? Because then you have to buy the car again if you want these options. You can't get them again. So okay, yeah, with the brighter wheels. Oh, we can also choose carpet colors, but there's only one color option, so yeah, great. And this is only the Rosso color. Okay, let's go to Fuji now. I quickly buy the Lancia. It's my second ever car in AC Evo. And yeah. Then we go to Fuji. Let's see how Fuji will look like. Practice. Brands Hatch. Brands Hatch Indy. And we even have different versions. That's nice. Short version just gets rid of the chicane here in the top right at Fuji. But we choose the GP track.
Alexander Groning actually figured out Evo 2 engine should be 215 horsepower and Evo 3 is 237.
Okay, yeah, that's...
So you can drive a bit quicker until it blows up.
Okay. Let's get to it. By the way, the chat right now, that's René, the guy you can hear next to me. He is also the one writing the weird comments in our chat. And also, hey, GP Labs, it's like the big meeting of the sim racing channels here today. It's great to see. Funny to have you guys.
Everyone around, true, GP Labs.
Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah, this car also looks great. I mean, at this point, we can say that whoever is in the 3D modeling and also keeps the attention to detail, they do a very good job. I mean, these cars, they all look fantastic. Yeah, I will just quickly go through a chilled lap around Fuji now to just...
So someone, while you're just rolling, someone was asking which graphical settings you're currently running due to the YouTube compression and all that. So
yeah,
you can give us a quick overview.
So first of all, we are streaming with 15,000 kilobit per second. This is already not what you would see on your screen, right? On your screen, it has a quality, like 10 times the quality, basically, in terms of the bit rate, or even more. And my graphics settings are almost ultra-ish. So I have no upscaling. I have the anti-aliasing on 4 times sharp, and then some options on high, and the majority of on ultra, and no motion blur and stuff. So I'm usually not a fan. Like you can see here, no motion blur. Otherwise, also the mirrors and the overall quality of the game is high to ultra, I would say. So yeah, that's it. Hope that answers the question. Let's go for a chilled lap around Fuji in the Lancia. Let's see how it sounds like. Pit limiters on. That sounds like a tractor. with a turbo.
No limitless. Michael should be on a 4080 right now.
Yeah, 4080, exactly.
4080 Super, right?
Yeah, but that doesn't make a difference. Not really. Not really a difference.
Hey, don't say that. I paid a lot of money for my 4080 Super.
That's a tractor with a big turbo slapped on it. Very understeery. Kinda expected, if I'm honest. Yeah, that's.
Oh, Bobby W. That is what everyone dreams
Oh,
of.
the Mount Fuji! Look at him. Beautiful. Today.
Michel's second home.
Yeah, my second home. Exactly like a year ago, I was here at the Mount Fuji and also at the racetrack.
I will be there in 2 weeks.
Oh yeah, René, nice. You also go to the racetrack?
To Fuji. I'm not quite sure if we will go to the racetrack because we have some other plans. As I meet an old sim racing friend who, like, I raced with him back in the Live for Speed days, and he now lives in Japan to work for Porsche, I think, around Mount Fuji, and we will meet up with him. I'm not quite sure if we go to the track. Let's see. Bobby W said a 9088 BMW M3 sold near him for 5K. Couldn't even get a return call. That's how quickly it sold. I totally get that. I had a friend calling me that his granddad sold an old Toyota, and since I wasn't into JDM cars, if I wanted to have a look, and then I called his granddad, and he was like, "Oh yeah, no one wants these big cars anymore with big engines now that fuel is more expensive." It was a few years ago, and he sold his Supra, German left-hand drive, less than 80,000 kilometer for 8,000 euros. It was worth like 40 at that point.
Is this a hint? I know the Lancia is AWD, yeah, and yeah, it feels very understeery and has a big like turbo. How do you call it in English? Turbo hole?
Turbo lag.
Turbo lag, yeah.
A massive turbo hole.
A massive turbo hole. Now in Germany, we actually, if you translate it 1-to-1 in Germany, we actually say turbo hole. So you fall into a like non-turbo boost area, and you have to wait for the boost to come up. Yeah, turbo lag. That's the word I was looking for.
GP Labs is requesting to rip the handbrake.
Rip the handbrake? Yeah.
The handbrake?
I have it.
I mean, this car is an old school AWD. I think it should be understeering. If I look at the technical specifications and all that, I highly doubt.
Oh, all the lights were on in the dash. Yeah, I pulled.
Did he pull the engine?
No, not really. But something. The car had some sort of like error, where all the lights just go on. I threw it into the first corner.
Ah, the Ash and Fox did the same mistakes I did. I had two S2000s and I crashed my last one on the Nürburgring and I sold it for okay price and I got money off my insurance as well. So I was quite happy, but seeing nowadays prices, obviously should have just repaired it.
Interesting.
I basically just destroyed the rear bumper. But.
This time the red lights didn't turn on, and the greatest feature that they have now again here on Fuji is the Noodle Man. If you saw Gamer Muscle's video, his favorite feature in Assetto Corsa EVO, all the Noodle Men around the track. So they are also at Fuji.
Yeah, I know what he means. I mean, obviously that was James does best, right? Stuff about tea and figuring weird things out in racing games.
Yeah.
I wonder if sometimes he actually races. 50,000. Oh yeah. That was a good deal. I mean, I drove one in M-Spec Nur 2 back then for a German car magazine. That was quite nice. I still think, though, they're way too expensive, and most JDM cars nowadays, but they're way too expensive for what you actually get. Like, the R34 is a nice car, but it's nowhere near an actual sports or supercar nowadays anymore.
Yeah, it's very understeery. So I just can't wait for Assetto Corsa EVO to open up the tuning menu and setups and stuff, so you can change, yeah, basically diff settings and also, yeah, camber and all of these things. So let's also look at the car from the outside again and look also at some track details, because we see, and we saw that in the trailer already for this content drop, that Kunos is putting a lot of Noodlemen, but also a lot of like attention to detail. So I guess every single advertisement on the track is up to like 2025 standards. We saw the Supra advertisement just next in the next corner. We see all the little like side objects like trucks and buildings and people, a lot of people, like audience everywhere. It's quite nice. Yeah, let's also look at the.
But why does everyone have a white truck?
Yeah, I don't know.
Or is that private people bringing their white trucks to the racetrack? Is what they do.
It's flashlight and indicator. I like how the track reflects in the front bumper there. Looks really good. Also the rear. I generally don't know how a Delta HF Integrale would sound like, because I never... I mean, I saw the rally cars at the IFA Rally Festival, but I never saw the road-going version driving by or whatnot. Not that I remember, so I don't know how these are supposed to sound like, but just guessing from being a 2-liter old-school 4-cylinder engine, I guess it's kind of decent. Okay. Yeah, and that's the Mount Fuji. I wonder if we change the weather. We will try that quickly in a special event or something, when we see the Mount Fuji maybe also covered in clouds and stuff. That would be nice. Okay, let's see.
Ooh, Escort F1 edition Turbo Tinus 88 had one. 113 out of 500.
Escort?
Escort Cosworth. That's still one of those like weird cars for me, because obviously Michael is a Ford fan, or was a Ford fan. I never owned a Ford besides that one Fiesta race car, and I have to say, like, the Escort Cosworth, that would be the one Ford that I really, really, really want.
I remember there was an F1. Not an F1, but a Michael Schumacher edition even, in the early 90s. I think 1994, 1995, there was a Michael Schumacher edition. Not Cosworth, but Ford Escort RS2000. That was a thing. And this was like in the... You remember the color of Michael Schumacher's Benetton car? This green? Green, bluish shade? And this car had this color, actually. Yeah.
Wait, you mean an Escort?
Escort RS2000 Michael Schumacher edition. That should be a thing.
I'm looking it up right now. There was 93 Ford Escort Cabrio Schumacher edition.
Yeah.
That's a normal one, by the way. There are multiple ones.
Oh yeah, even that, yeah. Because they had a Ford engine back then in his Benetton, right?
Yeah.
And yeah, it was cool that Ford will be back next year in Formula 1 as well, and also in the hypercars. That's quite nice. I also saw the news today that LMU will add the Mustang GT3 for free next week on the 25th of February. That's quite nice. So expect the next live stream then, but there will be even another live stream going up tomorrow of a game that will only release in 3 months from now. This is a Roadcraft, so we'll be streaming that together with 4 people in the multiplayer with a very early preview tomorrow. So keep an eye out for that. It's not a racing game, but it's a driving game with off-road stuff, and I think we will have a lot of fun.
I hope so, because otherwise I don't want to be in the stream, but I am. I was just asking if you will check the AI improvements.
Yeah. I was about to do that right now. Okay. Let's have a little race.
And don't configure a car once again. I already explained to the chat that you are the biggest waste of money, because you basically configured your Ford Fiesta ST back then to then immediately wrap it in a different color once you got it, which I think was the weirdest stuff ever.
I chose black because I wanted to wrap it. That was the whole reason for it.
Wrong, Michael. It's like, oh yeah, let me configure my car, but let me choose a color because I really want to put a different color on top of it.
Yeah, let's run a race in the Delta. Scattered clouds.
Take care, Evoluzione. Thanks for stopping by, and see you next time. Because it's obviously very late for him in Australia. And be aware of all the huntsman spiders and the what was the other thing? The wasp, spider wasp or whatever the other thing was that I saw in a picture.
Oh, that gives
so
me
many reasons.
That gives me nightmares. Yeah. Thank you, Boosted, for stepping by, and yeah, good night. Thank you for joining. Now that it gets more exciting with an actual race. Let's go, guys. 5-lap race on Fuji. Let's see how the AI will be like in the understeery Lancia. Wonderful, beautiful HF Integrale. Let's see. Okay. I'll go for the dashboard cam. if you don't mind. They had a very late start. Wait, that's not Fuji. That's definitely not Fuji. I was like, wait, this corner comes in way too early. No, Fuji, my friends. Yeah, we used the GP track, but broken clouds. I wanted to see if the Mount Fuji is then covered in clouds, which would be beautiful. Oh, Renee started a new question for you guys. Will the Integrale last?
It's either yes, as AC Evo is unrealistic, or no, it will blow up lap 4 because AC Evo is real.
Okay, that's Fuji now.
I mean, you only missed the track by roughly 2.5 continents. Right, so...
Yeah. This time the start was way better for the AI.
Someone asked if the triple screen does work now or if the GPU load is still 100%. I don't know if you're currently running on triple at your place. No, you don't.
I'm not. I can check, but I haven't seen anything in the patch notes, therefore I expect them to not fix it yet. The clouds look a bit fluffy.
I love the soft body of the Integrale in front of you. It's like left, right, left, right.
Why is the radar cars flickering? I guess that's a bug, right?
Why are you such a noob using a radar?
You can't turn it off. Okay, can you? I don't know.
GP Lab's right. They kind of feel like they would be on keyboard. Back in the old days of Grand Prix, you know, Need for Speed, when we all used keyboard. I was so good at keyboard driving, man. Hell. Nowadays, I could not even get a lap done from it. But also games change massively.
What is the next cool historic race that we have coming up in the race club? Do you know?
The race club, let me quickly check. What does our website say? Top right, upcoming race events.
This is blinding, to say the least.
MX-5 Cup is probably not classic for you, right?
The sun is basically the Mount Fuji turned into the sun with this weather setting.
I found a good classic one for you. Thursday, 20th of February at 9 p.m. CET, we will get the Lada at Silverstone 2011 in Alpha 2. Oh, nice.
Actually, we have some little special offer for you guys. Not only this month, you know we have the race club on overtake.gg. If you go on our website, there's also a link in the video description, or the stream description. And the race club is usually only for premium members, or the majority of the events. We also have free events, but in February still, every event is open for everyone. You can create a free account on the website. And now we have even like a cherry on top. For the premium members who participate in one of our race club events between the 21st and 27th of February, you will be in a giveaway for a brand new SimLab XP1 load cell pedal set. So the only thing you have to do is being premium. That's $1 a month. And then you have to be in one of the events, and you have to finish the event, obviously. And then you're automatically in for
disqualified for behavior.
Yeah, of course. I mean, if you are disqualified for ripping people off track, that might be a discussion.
But this is how you have to skin your job. Like I get nice shiny items to the office, like a cool new pedal set, and then Michi just gives it away to someone. That's how overtake works. Yeah, I go shopping and Michi just gift it.
But the SimLab XP1 load cell, that's a pedal set we also had in one of our video comparisons, and that's a fantastic load cell pedal set. I think also, Tom in the comments, Boosted Media, he also tested this on his channel. There's a big review of the pedal set on his channel as well. It's a fantastic load cell pedal set, very strong, very adjustable. So yeah, if you are planning to upgrade your pedal set, just give it a try in our race club. There's nothing to lose really for you, other than becoming a premium member on our website to be part of the
How
of the
can you
giveaway.
make it? Okay, so let's quickly talk about marketing here, right? Like, how can you go with the sentence of "There's nothing to lose here besides becoming an overtake premium"? Member? Like, what kind of message is that to the people
Yeah,
out there? Can
that
we
maybe
quickly talk about that?
maybe the messaging, the idea was right, but the messaging maybe has room for improvement. But yeah,
Yes,
you got
that
the
was
idea.
horrible, man.
You got the idea.
Oh, if there's a dip in premium memberships, I will blame that all on you now.
And I mean, it's fun to race the AI in Assetto Corsa EVO, but it's way more fun to race actual people in the Overtake race club. Oh, that was a bit late on the brake. Oh,
Just
he's
send
he's right next to us. Okay, he's still there. Oh, he's backing off. I will let him pass again to see like really the behavior in a battle.
You know what would trigger me the most owning this car in real life? This weird RPM gauge.
I love it. The dashboard is so retro futuristic.
Wait, I get the retro part. Where's the futuristic part? Because it's silver?
Nah, I think the font.
Oh man.
Now it looks like a space.
If we're talking about the Subaru VXR or what the thing was, you know, this weird all-wheel drive coupe with the digital dash, or Honda Prelude from the time, I get the futuristic remark, but this is not futuristic. This is taken out of a, I don't know, World War I submarine.
You know what retro futuristic
Submarines
means?
in World War I?
Retro futuristic is basically a futuristic element that someone invented like 40 years ago. So if like in the 1950s someone would have thought of the future, this would
and it looks like Star Trek, but this is just a dashboard, man.
Okay, please.
Looks like a normal dashboard for whatever steam-powered machine in the factory.
Ah, come on.
Okay, I'll put a poll up for this. I want to know now. I need to post the previous poll.
Don't annoy the poor people with all the polls.
Well, that's fine. They have to live with it. My channel now. Do whatever I want. Is the Integrale dashboard should I ask futuristic or nice? Good looking. Yes or no? There we go. Easy question this time. Why can I not vote myself? I saw someone voting no and then it disappeared again. You can be honest here. Michael can live with it.
Thank you. Oh, someone followed on Twitch. Thank you.
But should I quickly go to the Twitch chat? Wait, Twitch TV/overtake_GG. Let's quickly go into the offline chat there and just answer that person and say thanks for following. Where's the chat? Create a dashboard. Stream manager.
Yeah, the sun is really shining.
Thanks for the follow.
Like I said, basically the Mount Fuji turned into the sun.
So it happened. I thank that person, even tagged it.
Actually, René, if you start getting a few laps in with the Lancia, and you know how much steering and how much braking and throttle you can combine, the car drives pretty neutral, and also as the tires get some heat in. So I guess my first impression was also under very cold tires, so it got a bit better now. It even rotates a little bit mid-corner, and that was a bit too much. Well, first cut, so final lap.
I mean, the car did not die on lap 4.
But yeah, towards the end of the stream, I will definitely try the triple screen performance again with this VRAM issue, if this still persists. Because right now, as you can see, also top left for you guys, you can see the FPS. Okay, that was too late.
So you want a weird scoop of AC Evo? So we obviously got the media email, right? Which comes from 505 Games.
Yeah.
And they always start their PR email with where they send it from.
Okay.
And it's from Calabasas, California.
Okay.
Didn't know that. First of all, don't know what Calabasas is. Nor that they sit in California. Do you?
505 Games? No, I didn't know.
Yeah. I mean, they must mean California, right? It says Calabasas, Calif dots. They mean California, right? Oh, I have to Google map that.
Or Calabria in Italy. Calabria.
Is that Italy?
Yeah, Calabria is Italy. Calabrian.
But it's Calabasas.
I have no
Nope,
idea.
that's California.
Okay.
That's really California. Calabasas, California, US. I checked it. It's in the mountains. It's basically to the left of the Hollywood studios.
Yeah, I changed the camera perspective so you guys can also see the normal cockpit view a little bit of the steering wheel. Yeah, so what's the vote, René? Do people like the dashboard of the Lancia?
Unfortunately, 77% of the people voted yes for the Lancia.
Yeah, you're right. You're right, guys.
So that means 77% of our current audience has absolutely no clue about design. It's incredible.
I think it's beautiful. It has this, like, I don't know. I like the arrangement and the font.
I mean, I'm fine with what CG said. It's a great dash. Looks somewhat like an airplane instrument panel. Very utilitarian.
Yeah.
I'm okay with that, but it looks like whatever steam-powered machine from back in the days. Like,
okay.
Michael called it futuristic, and that was so far away.
Maybe, yeah, but I like it. Okay, that's it. Couldn't retrieve the data. No!
So Michael is like, I like bad dashes and I cannot lie. I can't deny.
I like bad dashes and I cannot lie.
Yeah,
I mean,
that's it.
Yeah, the AI improvement, I don't know. It seems like the AI is kind of aware that you are around them, so no one drove into me.
That's true, yeah.
And I think the AI was just not strong enough. I had it on 90%. Probably had to pump it up a little bit to have more fights and more even like competition. I'm the one with the final edition. You can see the stripe on my hood.
Oh, it's pay to win again.
Yeah.
Like real life motorsport. Did you see yesterday's F1 livery launch?
Yeah.
Live in London.
You mean Red Bull? Or where they all launched together?
Where they all launched together.
Oh, wow. Oh, no, I didn't see that.
You're not seeing that. I was really surprised because they had a comedian being the host. So that's the only excuse I have to say why I'm not hosting it, because I'm not a comedian. But they went through all the memes, really. Like he burned people left and right.
Okay.
During his speech. So that was kind of good.
Spinelli, spot on. Nothing.
Spinelli, are you Italian? Just checking, you know?
Spot on. Really. Okay, let's see. New special events. They mentioned new special events. Is there a special event? Hopefully, there's a special event in the Huracan on Fuji, because I really want to race the Huracan on Fuji as well. It's only on Suzuka. Okay. How can I?
Still country, though.
I can rent the Huracan. That's no problem then, right?
Yeah, but
yeah, I can go to rental.
No joke. So Micha, you remember that you said thanks for follow on Twitch?
Yeah.
So I really went over to Twitch and wrote thanks for the follow and add the person. Yeah. I get an answer on Twitch. Watching on YouTube, just noticed there's also a Twitch channel and came here.
That's the spirit. That's the spirit.
Wow.
Welcome.
Wow. Awesome. Message me, Xavrin. If you're on our website, you will get 1 month premium for free for that one. I liked it. coming to another channel to follow us there as well. That is appreciated.
Yeah.
Just drop me a message. Can even be on Twitch, and let me know what your account is on our website.
Okay, why can I not rent it? It's
Because you broke.
It was grayed out. Ah, confirm.
Or you're not old enough to rent a Lamborghini, or what else could it be in real life?
I don't know. It's grayed out. I can't rent the Huracan. Why can I not? Maybe it says 2,200.
Do you have 2,200?
Yeah, I have 8,500.
Oh, Limitless says maybe license?
Oh, really?
Do you only have a learner's permit?
Do I really have to, the sports car license? Do I have to, okay. Yeah, okay, then I will quickly finish the sports car license. This should be a quick thing to do. That's interesting. I didn't know that. But it also doesn't tell you, right? I mean, okay, somehow if the car is in this class and you don't have the finished the Supercar Academy, that's maybe the reason. But I really want to have a race on Fuji with this car.
Someone says you need hypercar. I mean, you could also just turn the online mode off. Then there's no license level.
Okay, yeah, then easy. Yeah.
Why effort when there is easy?
Yeah, I mean, it will take too long. It's not the stream is not about finishing the licenses. It's about testing.
Yeah,
and
just to be real here, when Michael does the licenses, he normally then asks me to do the license. I'm just way better than him.
That's just not true. That's just not true.
That is true.
Okay, offline mode, apply.
Did they fix the AMD issue? Is the big question. I don't know what AMD issue was. It CPU, GPU?
Don't know.
What was there? Because I only have AMD CPUs. I don't have an AMD CPU.
Fun fact: the rentals are not available if you are in offline mode. So there's that.
Yeah, but there shouldn't be any progress, right? Go into the garage and see if you can buy it.
Yeah. Okay, you mean I can just choose the car then?
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's try it out. Decided some problems. Can't start conversations. What? Where? On overtake? Or where can't you?
Okay. Seems like this works.
5,700 users can't play the game. Oh, so a GPU problem, AMD. Damn.
Yeah, I mean, it was also horrible what Windows did with some of the latest Windows updates, right? They killed so many devices and in general stuff. Yeah, let's start a bit more from the back. Let's change also the weather and time. That must look nice. Or maybe early morning this time. Like 8 a.m. And then we go overcast. Let's see if the Mount Fuji will be covered in clouds finally. I want to see that Fuji covered in clouds. But that was a good hint with the offline mode, so I can just choose the car without buying it. That's good to see. So opponent skill now, 97 out of 100. Let's see how that will work. Okay, Huracan EVO in track spec with the hood scoop. Vehicle setup is... I thought the vehicle setup is not possible yet, but it is.
I have to say it's so boring in white though.
Is that new? No, right? I thought there was... Yeah, okay, there's no suspension, no dampers, but there's also aero. We can change the rear wing angle, and we can change the tire pressures and stuff, and camber. I thought that's not possible yet, so I was wrong. But maybe it's... yeah. Wait. I have to get my gloves on, because I have the beautiful Alcantara rim right now. I don't want to get it...
Which rim are you currently using?
I have actually... I have a funny combination right now. I have the Neo X hub from Magic, but on top of it is the Fanatec M Sport Sparko wheel.
Okay. I mean, it's good that nowadays there's so much mixing in that.
The STO
like
is rear wheel drive, right?
It should be.
Or is it AWD?
Let me check. We are checking.
That's almost Super Trofeo Cup right here.
Technische Daten.
I guess it's all-wheel drive.
Yeah. I can tell you the Lamborghini website does not tell me that.
Also,
no, it's rear-wheel drive. The engine and the power output of the STO is the same as the Huracan Performante and the Huracan EVO, and it has rear-wheel drive with a rear-wheel steering system and a CCMR brake inspired from Formula 1.
yeah.
Because Lamborghini does so much Formula 1.
It's very stable, very easy to keep it alive right now. What's exciting is that even though we have like triple the power now of the Lancia was still exciting to drive, but this one is too. It's way more like settled and way more performant than the Lancia, obviously. But just getting a feel for the differences is are we in Trofeo mode, by the way? It's probably the race mode of the car, as we found out also. Like whoever joined the stream later, I have the button now assigned to also change between different views in my dashboard, which is quite nice. So right now, with the AI a bit pumped up, they look very stable.
And they're now using steering wheels instead of keyboards.
Yeah. It's kinda hard to catch up. Yeah, first gear probably in this one. Yeah, in this sector they are a bit slow. Trying to catch up again. So how many stages of TC and ABS do we have? Only one. No, we have more. We have TC 0, 1 and 2. Interesting. Can we also change the brake bias? No, we can't. But the traction control is interfering a lot. I'll try to see what it's like without. Is it only me, or do the cars in the distance look very small?
What confuses me more, did you actually realize how the pedals move when you shift?
Yeah, they do.
Yeah, but doesn't that look a bit weird?
Yeah, they move to the wrong...
They move inside, right?
Yeah, true.
They don't...
Yeah.
Ah, there is Severin. There we go. Messaged on Twitch.
Okay, that's...
Yep. I got the answer there.
With our TC, it's obviously way different. Yeah, this car without TC is really wild, then out of a sudden. Have we ever... Oh! Yeah, okay, no! I crashed it, René.
Oh, that will be expensive, man. Just saying.
I just wanted to change also to the cockpit view. looks cool. I wanted to see how the driver interacts. And now it looks like it would pull the shifter, not push it. Interesting. Yeah, we have to test also one raining race then on Fuji. Yeah, so the AI is kind of consistent, but they are also, every lap I mess this up, but they are not really fighting each other, right? There was not a single attack or anything in that regard where they interact with each other. Yeah, and I think one aspect of Fuji that they have to work on is the Mount Fuji itself. So right now it's visible in every single weather scenario, and when it's cloudy the Mount Fuji should be covered in clouds, I would say, because it very barely presents himself to the viewers. Yeah, TC2, I can try TC2, but it will only intervene more, I guess. Or is TC2 actually better than TC1? Is this like TC Sport? What's also interesting is, as you can see now in the car's dashboard, it says no ESC. So there's also a difference between TC and ESC, right?
Of course there is. One is a stability control program, one is a traction control program.
And you can also control this separately during the drive, through the drive modes of the cars, or also with a dial.
Hatray had a good comment. Basically says like that looks like a fake train because we never we see everyone having similar distances from car to car. On the other hand, this is a one-make series, which it's not that easy to get cars close because once they're all in on a similar pace, you don't really make a lot of ground or lose a lot of ground.
Interestingly, TC2 is way better than TC1. Thank you. Good hint. Looks like TC2 allows just a tad more slip angle than TC1, because TC1 was interfering too much.
Yeah, but game is unrealistic here, Michael. You drive in lap 5 now, and it still says you've got 240 kilometers left on your tank. It's not realistic.
Yeah, it seems like I mean, we can try another race to see really like a rain race maybe. Do we wanna... Yeah, let's race maybe the Huracan again, but this time in Imola wet. That's something I want to try. Because right now the AI is really like... They keep distance to each other. Not really fighting, not really active on track, right? So that looks a bit boring right now to race. Yeah, let's watch the replay just quickly. Yeah, I will leave you here with the replay for a minute.
Where are you going?
I'll be back with a snack in a sec.
That means you're all left with me. Hi, I'm still the one in the chat.
René will take care of you. Goodbye. No, I will be back in 1 or 2 minutes.
Yeah, we'll just sing something. Or do any other kind of entertainment. Or we have to watch Michael's beautiful drive here on Fuji. have to say, though, the replay is quite nice. The car looks so high, though. That's what confuses me. I think it's just because the wheels are so big. All right, everyone in the chat, what do you want to see next, though? Michael is back. What should we force him to drive? What should we actually do? We had the Integrale, right? We raced the Integrale. He also raced the Huracan now. Still want to see him racing the S2000 again. I just like the sound of it. No one answering the chat anymore. It's fine. You guys all leave me hanging. It's okay. I know that I'm not as cool as Michael is, because he has a webcam right now. I'm just the guy in the chat, but... Come on. I'll just do this now. In the chat, that's what you get for it. I take song requests, yes. Petey, go for it. I thought due to the current political situation to go with Genesis and Land of Confusion, but of course we can also do different things. Sergio wants to see the Porsche 911 next. Makes sense. They're different. What was updated on the roadmap? Oh, that's a good question. Did not check that, to be honest. I can tell you what we updated on the overtake roadmap, but that's very different to what Kunos was doing. But actually, it took a... Okay, so if you're wondering what we currently discuss in the chat there, Alfredo works for a certain studio that does certain racing sims. And last time around, Michael spent a lot of time in the configurator of AC Evo and obviously said that there's a suspension difference between the sport and the touring version. And then Alfredo told us that this is not the case.
I looked it up.
No, the gearbox. The gearbox was different. What was it? The gearbox, suspension? What was the topic, Michael?
Both.
Both.
Yeah.
And then I had to sit in the office next to Michael, who then went into the configurator and then complained that the configurator currently does not have a V6 anymore. Even though you can click the V6 in the beginning. Yeah, and then I had to listen to him tell me all the time that this is wrong, and it was a huge discussion, Alfredo. So this can never happen again.
Alfredo, you were wrong. No, just kidding. For the Lotus Emira, right? It's
yeah.
You can have both combinations. Like the Touring does not automatically have the automatic transmission, so you can choose both chassis types, and the difference is pretty much the suspension, and it's nothing about the transmission, but that's just details, right? I think that you have all these options in a sim racing title is hilarious.
Mika, now you act like it wasn't a big thing, and then on the first stream it was a huge thing.
It's okay, you know. It's okay.
Yeah, sure. Don't act like that now.
I really want to run the Huracan again, but this time... Oh, were there any requests except singing Land of Confusion?
Oh, you heard that. Sergio asked for the Porsche 911.
Cup. Yeah, obviously, because...
There is no other, right?
In the rain.
You see. Alfredo said, yep, actually we made the gearbox also available for the touring and the manual available for the sport. Woo! That's actually really cool.
Nice. That's community, really nice. Close to the being close to the community and having attention to detail. I like that. Well,
I'm still very very disappointed that there's no Overtake GG DLC coming up, like with all of our cars, just for the Nordschleife of free roam, so we can all drive around like we do in real life, you know.
Yeah, I really want also my generation Subaru BRZ in the game. That would be fantastic.
And I want my 911. I think that's fair.
We know that there's someone at Kunos with love for GT86s and Subaru BRZs, so bring it on.
Yeah, but we also know that Marco has a Porsche, right? Which is a 911. So.
Oh, okay.
Beer for
So
saying the word.
this is quite cool, actually, that you can choose between the ABS and TC variants, but there's also the the base variant. This is without ABS and TC, right?
So, and if people are wondering why is that a thing, because for example, the Porsche Cup car that you see in the Endurance Championship here at the Nürburgring obviously has ABS. Not sure about TC, but ABS. Might be TC on the new one as well. On the older one, it was ABS, a gurney flap, and a slight, like an edge on your wheel arches. So basically, the Cup cars that you see in the one-make Cup Porsche are without ABS. And then the ones in the endurance race, they basically buy an ABS package for the car, which I think is quite expensive. I think the ABS unit itself is like 20 whatever thousand.
Yeah.
Or something. And then you put that into the car, and then you have ABS.
We're running rain with the base variant of the Porsche Cup. What can go wrong?
Oh, really? No ABS in the rain?
No ABS, no TC.
Okay, fine.
It is like this.
I just remember the guy who bought the Cup Porsche that then crashed, leaving the pits here at the Nürburgring. Oh man. No TC, and he had to pay the price right 2 meters after the line. I thought we zoom into the car now, and then we have to guess all the track shapes on it.
Can you be quiet for a second?
No.
Oh, that's so atmospheric with the rain dropping onto the car. It's nice. It's such a nice audio atmosphere already. Let's see. In the rain, so we can change a lot of. We can change the whole setup of the car. I didn't know. What is that new in the update, or was that possible before? I'm just not too. I'm not too sure. Okay, but we can turn it on at TC and ABS. Seems like the base variant has indeed both. Oh, that's fine. Yeah, let's just race. Let's see. Let's see how the AI is also in the rain.
But does AI have ABS or not?
That's the question. No, they don't. It was possible in the setup, but it's not possible to change on fly. I mean, we have wet tires. FPS are taking a big hit in the rain, going from 144 to 60 now. So it seems like the rain is not that well optimized yet. Yeah, there's no ABS. There's no TC.
I'm really confused. I have the feeling that last time we did a rain race, it looked a lot better where you push the water to with the Viper.
Yeah, right.
And now that looks like a weird just bitmap over it, like bottom left of your windscreen.
Yeah, you're right. Oh no. Okay. Yeah, over the crest, I just lost the grip completely. I will restart. Now that I'm aware of this characteristic of the car, I might be able to prevent it next time. Restart. Yeah, I have to check if there's something with the graphics settings that I changed some detail that the rain doesn't look that great anymore. Experimental static level of detail. Could it be this? I mean, at one point they also have to bring in some description tooltips or whatever for the various options, right? Yeah, maybe it's the experimental static level of detail, I don't know. Otherwise...
I would say that experimental static level is just a an adaptation where it can change on the fly.
You can also play around with the post-processing filters. I don't know. That won't change how the texture looks like.
I don't know. Let me just play around with it for no reason.
I have the post-processing on default now. Looks a bit different. Let's go again. Man, the AI is not crashing, no? That looked pretty good. But at the start, the behavior at the standing start is a bit weird. But they are all going left and right.
I mean, they all pull to the line, right? Like,
yeah,
like magnets.
Yeah. Oh wow. Yeah, it's really slippery. I have to drive super cautious. Just let's try one more time.
Did you never race real life in the wet? No, right? All of your races.
I
were
did.
dry.
I did. With the Fiesta. Then that was a wet track.
Ah, true. Yeah. And you tried wet a bit on our very first test day with the Astra. Why I took you out with the Astra, which was wet, and we nearly crashed in carousel. The car locked up massively.
Just when I started this race, my steering wheel was still wrong.
It's a round one. There's no wrong on a round one.
Yeah,
but
it was.
Someone in the chat was right. The brake lights are really weak on the Porsche. And they can't see anything.
I mean, better than the first rain version of iRacing, you remember?
Oh, yes. Yeah.
I can see them here on screen. No, I can see them, really. Like, for real.
Okay.
That
like
might... Yeah, that might be due to the compression. Exactly.
Like, I can see them if I really look for them, but it's not like I can easily pick up on their braking points because it's barely visible.
Oh, that's really challenging. Gotta admit. Especially here with the little crest that you have. Going downhill. Whoa. Yeah. Every time you see these little like yellow LEDs in my dash, you know that my brakes are in the front are locked. I probably have to change the brake balance a little bit to the back.
Yeah. It's a right setup and just push them back a bit.
But it doesn't work. Oh, it works. But I have to pull it like crazy. Go to 55, 58 now.
iRacing also just released their iRacing development update.
Oh, nice. Anything big?
Let me quickly see what's down here.
Oh, I can also change the display. That's the exact same displays that you have in iRacing because they are the real Porsche Cup displays, obviously. Track cut? Where did I track the cut? So the AI is very consistent now, which is good. Oh yeah. Oh, going over crests is really hard. If you are just too much on the throttle, you immediately... Oh. You can't really get out of the... Oh! Am I stuck? Oh! I was almost stuck in the gravel pit. That's cool. I mean, it's not cool for me now for my race, but it's cool that it works like this. Time penalty. As you can see, the brake balance change immediately helped. Now if we like get on the brakes, you will see it going downhill. Where the G-force basically pulls the car even more forward. Okay. Now both of the yellow LEDs are active. But yeah, it helped already. Because the front started to... It's really hard to get out of this. I'm full throttle right now. And the car barely steers and barely moves. Look at that. We are stopping basically now. And you can see in the tachometer that I'm fully on the throttle. Interesting. I mean, this is still just a car clipping into a texture. It's not really physical dirt. But look, I'm on throttle, 100%. And the car just doesn't move. And now as I'm on the black stuff again, it starts moving. Now that's if you're up for a challenge, that's a combination I can 100% recommend. That's great fun. Yeah, let's watch the replay also maybe from the first lap on, and to see if there's maybe there were some duels happening behind us, but we currently also can't change the car.
Wow.
Yeah.
I can tell you there's some new things in the new iRacing update. I noticed this the wrong stream for that, but so they bring the new ARCA car this season, right? Multiple ARCA cars. Phase 1 of a new tire for GTP and LMP2.
Okay.
Due to the issues that we had with the corner performance, right?
Yeah.
Update 3 then should bring the new hybrid system. Then this update, Season 2, will have Portland.
Okay.
More tracks with 3D curbing. And
nice, yeah.
new debris refresh. And now a feature regarding poor connection. So it's a bit weirdly described.
Okay.
But it basically says, this system will flag racers whose connections are insufficient and automatically pull them back into the pits until their connection improves. If they wish, they can disconnect and try and improve the problem. They can wait, or they can ghost drive. Once the connection does improve, they will be allowed to resume their race from the pits. Wow, that means if you're unlucky and you blink once, for whatever reason, you might find yourself in the pits, lap down or so.
Huh. Why not?
Okay.
Okay, I can't go online right now.
Remy, the Porsche Cup in R Factor 2 is really, 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 really good. We put a shit ton of work into that car back in the days. So
which car?
I have to say I didn't drove the Porsche Cup. I didn't drove the new Porsche Cup, so it's hard for me to go by real life experience. But the one that we did for R Factor 2 back in the days was really, 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 really good.
We really have to go to a Porsche Cup race and then just
drive one.
Drive one? Yeah, that would be super cool.
Okay, wait. Oh, let's do this now. Let's message our boss and say our chat asked.
One guy asked.
New AC Evo. We say chat. We don't have to tell him how many people. Our chat asked if the new AC Evo Porsche Cup car is better than the RF2 Cup car.
Okay, and so we have to find out what sim has the best.
Yeah, none of us drove the new Cup car.
So we have to
car.
Finally,
so we request track time with the new Cup car. Can you make it happen?
It would be really interesting to find out which sim has the best take on, or which sim captures the sensation of driving the Porsche Cup car.
But there's a huge difference between like realistic and capturing the sensation. It's like that's something that we really, really, really have to understand.
Yeah, but both.
Like driving a car is very like subjective feel.
Yeah. For me, it's a mixture of both of the things. Like A, you have to capture the sensation, and B, it has to be somewhat realistic. in its behavior and its lap times, right? And its performance. So I would expect basically if the car really matches the performance of the real car in terms of cornering speed and if you compare it in different scenarios. So for example, right now in iRacing, let's be honest, the hypercars and the lap times in Daytona, that's not the reality. So the real cars were driving like 137.5, and in iRacing you can the pros drive 128. That's far from being close to the reality. So the cars' performances and their cornering speed are way too quick, just too fast. And on the other hand, they are good fun, but it's sometimes about both, right? It has to be fun and has to capture the sensation, but at the same time it has to be some sort of realism to it. Let's go to...
Michael is running on a 4080 Super on a single screen right now, Sergio. iRacing will also update the Gen 4 cars, so the 2003 era cars, in both Speedway and Super Speedway variants, both in terms of physics and in terms of actual car model. Which they will not ship, but the IndyCar and NASCAR Cup cars will receive the latest pre-V10 tire model, aero modeling updates, and associated advancements.
Okay. Let's run night and rain in the Lancia. 7. Let's do 13 cars again. Maybe that's a bit better for the frame rate. And we'll go with 95 this time, because I really want to have that like 1-to-1 battle with an AI car. Heavy rain this time in the Lancia. The AWD should be able to... So what graphics card is for FPS comparison? So right now I'm running high to ultra on a 4090, but I think also a big factor...
4080?
4080, yeah, 4080. Big factor might also be the CPU, because you need one of those like AMD X3D processors. I have the old generation, the 5800 X3D, but if you can run like 7900 or 7700 X3D, that would be even more fantastic. Oh, that looks really nice. Let's drive. Oh, the wiper is going crazy.
They're really quick.
Yeah, they all tried to get to the racing line from the race start, right?
Yeah.
And somehow they all didn't get a great start. Or is this the power difference that my final edition with the Evo 3 package has?
No, they all tapped the brakes when they got in line.
And they are really slow in the rain right now. But that looks fantastic. The night is really dark. Oh. The night is really dark. Oh. Pull the handbrake. Let's go. Let's catch the field.
Funny enough, the water that the Viper is now pushing away looks a lot better again than on the Porsche Cup.
You and your water.
Yeah, I'm sorry, that's obviously I have to watch your stream without sound, so I don't hear you twice.
Be water, my friend.
So that's kind of the only thing I can really look out for.
So the road car...
Go back NASCAR racing, man.
The road car keeps the... Yeah, your NASCAR effort was great at Daytona 500. I was really hopeful in between when I saw you were like in 7th place or something.
Yeah. Not
So-
talk about that one.
So the AI is really slow. That's
Where you set them again?
95.
87?
95.
95? Oh, okay.
I don't know if they all have the extra power of the Evo 3 spec. If I have like 30 horsepower
but
more.
your extra power is 20 horsepower more.
No.
That wouldn't make that much of a difference. Yeah, the mist behind it, that depends on, right, Fox, because this car doesn't have a lot of rear bumper in the way, nor any mud guards.
Oh, that looks nice. The light poles, light domes in the... Wow, that looks really nice.
Yeah, it must be too high. Peter, can you stop pushing the AI around?
I don't.
Otherwise they will conquer the world, kill all humans, we know how this ends. Don't bully them.
So how early do I have to brake here? Very late, it seems. So they brake really late, but they don't accelerate well. That's a bit weird. Yeah, maybe just the weather thing now with the AI. We have to repeat that race in the dry. But there might be something off with the rain AI. And the game is offline again. No.
I think it's unrealistic to think that an Integrale from that year would still have a dashboard which is so perfectly lit. It's evenly lit everywhere on the dashboard.
Probably someone fitted a LED kit behind.
Must be, man. There's no way. Does not even work with my 2001 Toyota, like the MR2. Horrible. Who do you think you are, Kevin Esther? Or why do you not use the track? That use the grass.
I have to find some... Oh, why are they so slow? Oh, come on, the white Lancia. Go, go, go. Look, my Lancia already has 34 kilometers on the clock. Still brand new.
Yeah.
Never...
No.
No track days.
Yeah, exactly. Mint condition, never been abused. Only rolled once. If you crash, do your headlamps go out? I think there's no damage model right now, is there?
Nope. Nope, there's no visual damage as of now.
Fox says if you're willing to pay 50,000 grand, you can still get mint once. Yeah, but if I'm willing to spend 50,000, then I will rather buy a Porsche, I'm sorry. I mean, which is basically what I did, so... I like the Integrale, yes, but if you still want to drive it around and actually enjoy a car and not just have it sit in a
Oh, that looks so nice!
That looks a graphics victim.
Yeah. I am.
I just wait for one of the Vipers to finally break. They're so quick. A Datsun 510 with an R34 engine. The RB26 and a Datsun 510. I'm quite sure that will be a great combination for that Ford chassis.
Oh.
But the RB26 obviously with coming with single throttle body. It's kind of cool.
René, seeing all the Japanese game, Japanese games, right, or the racing games that are located in Japan right now, they all have Mazda, Nissan, and Subaru, and Honda, but we haven't seen Nissan, Mazda, and oh no, Mazda is here, but no Nissan, no Subaru yet in AC EVO.
We have Nissan in Tokyo Extreme Racer.
Yeah, and in Japanese Drift Master.
Yeah, sure.
So it should be doable also for Assetto Corsa EVO to secure the licenses. I can't think of Tokyo Extreme Racer, for example, having an exclusive license. That's very unlikely, as they are also in Forza and everywhere else. So there's good hope that there will be more Japanese manufacturers also here, because so far it's only Toyota, right? Yeah, the only Japanese car right now is the AAA6. Or am I wrong? No, AAA86, GR86.
What, GR86, the ultimate driver car?
But we have damage. You can see the damage indication in my HUD.
Okay, then throw the... And I saw the bumper coming off a bit on the car that you pushed from the back. Can you just drive with the car fully, like last lap into the wall and just see if we can get the lamps to go
I
up?
can crash into...
The ultimate driver's car, by the way, is a 1998 Mazda RX-7 FD3 S-Type R, just to make that clear.
We'll try to crash into the guy.
Because I told you not to bully the AI. They will conquer the world.
Okay, that didn't really work.
That's how they cut the chicane way better than you did.
No, I think the bumper is... Oh, now we got a lot of hits now. And the car so far is still... Yeah, the car is intact. But you can see the mechanical damage applied in the HUD in the bottom right. So it has an impact, it seems. Like our body is destroyed, but not visually.
That's not mechanical. That's body damage.
Yeah, body damage, yeah. Oh.
Like,
René, you were right. The AI is now trying things.
yeah, like if they now take over the world and enslave us all, that's on you, man.
I mean, yeah, Honda. We have Honda. Yeah, you're right. Obviously, the S2000. Oh, I'm really looking forward to the Type R. If they have the Type R, I hope so. But I guess they will have it.
What, the FL5?
Yeah. I want to replicate the Nürburgring lap time then. Do you think that Kunos will...
You can't. Wait, you can't. Because if they do the actual road car, then it has a completely different...
the transmission.
Gear setting and transmission.
Yeah. I know it had the transmission from the FK8.
Yeah, it had the same shifting point as my FK8.
Yeah.
But that isn't the transmission in the original car, yeah.
I think this is not how headlights would look like in real life if you look at a car coming at you during the night. But that's feedback on a very...
Everything is better than the old front light bitmap of iRacing.
Oh, thank you, Andrea Maglie, for subscribing. Thank you so much. Andrea Maglia, from Italy, I guess. Educated guess. Oh yeah, ZR1?
I will just call you racist now because he went off his name.
Nah.
Just to say he's Italian. Wow.
I mean, judging from the cars, I mean, we can do some educated guesses now on what kind of vehicles might come for the manufacturers that are in the game already. Let's see, dealership. So Chevrolet, pretty obvious that we will see a Corvette at one point, being it a racing Corvette or also the street ZR1. Would be really nice to have the C8 ZR1. That would be fantastic. Yeah, BMW, I think there's a lot that we already have also confirmed, like the BMW M2, not the CS Racing, but the new F series and G series M2s. So this generation, basically. So these will come already confirmed because the M2 was in the trailers for the Nordschleife already. Yeah, Mazda, as we have so many cool Mazdas also in the OG Assetto Corsa, like the 787B, RX-7, Spirit R, tuning versions and whatnot. It's pretty safe to say that we will see something like this also in Assetto Corsa EVO. That would be fantastic. RX-7 and Mazda race cars. Lancia, I mean, now Lancia pretty much is open. So I could see something like a Lancia Stratos or something also in Assetto Corsa EVO. Would be nice. Then for, yeah, I mean, Porsche has a incredible roster of cars as well. We are all aware of that. Yeah, Ford. Ford, we have already confirmed the Fiesta ST. That was visible in the trailers and the screenshots. MK8 Fiesta ST facelift in the mean green metallic color. What else from Ford? Maybe the new Mustang, Dark Horse Mustang, Mustang Cup. Mustang Cup could be really nice. GT3, of course, the car that will be in LMU next week. Lotus. Lotus still also has a great roster of all sorts of different cars from different generations, like Elise, Exige Racing, V6, whatever. There are so many versions. And also the Evija, the electric hypercar. That's something I could see in Assetto Corsa EVO. Yeah, Lamborghini also has a lot to offer. Hyundai, we are still expecting the Hyundai Ioniq 5N. And also this like 74N Vision car. I think that's a hydrogen car, right, René? Hydrogen electric, some sort of concept. I mean, yeah, Toyota, GR Yaris, GR Corolla, yeah, and Supra, of course, yeah, the new Supra, as well as, of course, the MK4 Supra, the older ones from the Fast and Furious movies. So there's a lot to expect and a lot to hope for. And this will be nice. Audi, I like that they have the RS3 Sportback, but I would also love to see the sedan version. And I think in our stream, Marco also unveiled the Audi RS6. That was towards the end of our interview live stream back then with Marco Massaruto, and he confirmed the Audi RS6 back then. But yeah, Audi also race cars, GT4, GT3, all sorts of classic Audis, like the Quattro, S1, that would be fantastic. But yeah. Oh, now the manufacturer's page disappeared. No. Yeah, the servers seem to have some issues again with all the people like basically logging in and out again. Okay, now they came back. Yeah, this is all hosted on their servers, right? Like the car manufacturer's overview. So this is all synced to the game server every time. So this is the always online component that we have. Do you think that at one point they will also have special offers that you have to log in during a certain period to buy a certain car that will then disappear? Would you think that something like this would be cool to have, or either, oh no, please not?
To be honest, I'm not quite sure. Like on one side, I always thought it was kind of cool on those games like TDU or Horizon if cars would be really rare. But then problematic is if it's a car that you really want, and kind of sucks, obviously, right? Or if it is a car that's just better than other cars, right? So
yeah. Yeah, we try this race again, this time with better weather and a bit more daylight, probably. Let's go 9 AM. Let's see how it will look like and how the AI will behave now. Because in the last one, in the heavy rain, they were pretty slow. Maybe they will adapt some car from AC1, like in Grand. Yeah, probably. I mean, that kind of makes sense. Even though I think they have to rebuild everything because the cars and the level of detail of the cars in AC Evo is way, way higher than it was in the original Assetto Corsa. If you look at the details here, like in the headlights and rear lights, and also this like fuel cap, the door handles, this is all so dense in terms of the details. It's almost it is almost like 90% there, Gran Turismo 7 level, which is right now the highest car detail and attention detail, I think. But it's very, very close, which is a good thing. Okay, let's try this race also in the dry. Yeah, and my review basically of the Mount Fuji or the Fuji track, yeah, looks good. Nothing wrong about it. Yeah, so the AI slapped the start again. Let's slow down a little bit. It doesn't feel like that I have more power than them, so now it seems like they are a bit quicker than in the rain version of this race. But it's obviously not so cool that they sleep to start. Yeah, we don't want to fall into this turbo lag too much. So we have to be on throttle very early. I think the secret in these cars is, as with most of the all-wheel drive cars, slow entry, trying to be fast on throttle, trying to open the steering earlier so that the car can just build the turbo pressure and then accelerate out of the tight bits. Okay, that looks more interesting now. Come on, come on, come on. Build lag, build turbo. Rolling starts, not that I'm aware of. I can check after this one. Is René still with us?
Yeah, I'm still here.
Oh, okay. Okay, this one, first lap felt pretty solid if we look at the racing on track. Yeah, now maybe my additional 20 horsepower come in. So, if you run into someone, there's still no sound effect, it seems, right? Even though, in most of the simulators or racing games, I really don't like the sound of hitting someone. It always sounds wrong. Also this right there, when we got over the curb, this like push. It sounds like the car is falling apart every time. I really have to check for the rolling starts, but I think the option was not available yet. So seemingly there's also a difference now between... Yeah, so they are not keeping the same gap to everyone else as in the Porsche Cup. Now I'm losing the... Oh, that was close. Yeah, but we lost a bit of time there. I'd say if you find the correct AI strength, you at least can have some consistent races with the AI right now. But it's not super engaging. Try to catch up to the red Lancia in the final lap. Yeah, but the major update for me will be the multiplayer. This is what I'm mostly looking forward to, like Porsche Cup. We have some fantastic tracks now. Will be great to race there. Wait, actually, René, Fuji should be the first track in the roster that was not an ACC, right?
Wow, ACC roster got extended a lot. Actually, not quite sure. Did they?
I think
the World Challenge not race there?
I think ACC doesn't have Fuji, no. So that's the first track that is unique to Assetto Corsa EVO in that sense. I know ACC had Suzuka, but...
Yeah, no, I don't see it.
No.
Nope. You're right.
Okay, we're catching up. This corner is quite tricky. Such an old car. Ah, we had some momentum, but then he was too wide. Come on! Little Lancia. Let's brake later. Okay. Oh, he's going hard over the curbs. Okay, I think now we have a chance. Can we even get the podium? Okay, let's try to get him on the inside. That worked. Noodle man. I like the amount of spectators around the track. It looks like it feels very lively. Something you wouldn't expect from a very early access version. And even like on this building, there was someone standing waving a flag and stuff. So, like track environment and majority of the audio is already in a pretty good spot. Now it's really about getting the fine details dialed in, getting the multiplayer to work, getting that open world ready for summer, getting more tracks, more car classes, and then I think we can all be pretty happy. Because the foundation that is set right now, also in terms of how the game looks and feels, with a bit of optimization. I wonder if they will implement a proper gravel trap physics, because right now you are just going into a texture, and this is not really working as as a proper surface, so to say. And if they really want like proper gravel physics also for the open world, I think that's something we can expect later this year. Because right now, if you place your car there in the gravel, it's just sitting on a flat texture, as you can see. But yeah, yeah, handling didn't change too much. But to be honest, I don't have too much to complain about the handling right now. The road cars feel very nice. They are engaging to drive and give you a good feedback, at least in my case. Always dependent, I guess, also on your hardware and what kind of dials you can adjust and so on and so forth. So, but with the sim magic and the predefined Assetto Corsa EVO A profile, that dials out a little bit of the dampers and effects and so on. It feels pretty rough, pretty detailed. Yeah, cool. I just quickly want to check for this question that we had in the comments if we can have a standings, rolling start already. So here it is, grid type.
So.
No, grid type automatic. Single make. Yeah, single make means that the car is identical to yours, which means we can also run a non-single make race. Let's have one final race on Fuji. I'll try to rent another car. If I can rent the car, actually. You know what? I wanted to try... Yeah, I probably can't rent it because I have the money, but I don't have the license. So that's a problem. Yeah. I wanted to run the AMG. Probably the Porsche Cup is also not able to be rented. Yeah, then I have to go into offline mode again. To be able to choose also the AMG GT2 race car. Gameplay. Offline. Okay, one final race at the Fuji Speedway in the Mercedes AMG. Yeah, here it is. The Beast livery even, from the Green Hell, from the Nürburgring Driving Academy. Pretty nice. The first sign of the Nordschleife. What do you think, René? Will they release a Nordschleife prior to the open world? Yes, right? They should.
Oh, I mean, the open world will have it anyway, right? So I would assume
Yeah.
that the track comes before, yeah.
Yeah, like I would love it to be there for the start of NLS, maybe like around April or I don't know. Okay, then
Doesn't it start already in March?
yeah, maybe you're right. End of March.
I just got a message saying that there might be a few drivers without a license this year. They changed the rules for us for the international license level. We now have to do a perimeter, whatever eye view test. And it seems like most opticians don't do that. So people are now running around trying to get this test done for their race license.
Yeah.
I will probably not take mine this year, so I'll probably just skip it.
Hey, it's Kona. Yeah, we tried the STO earlier in the stream. You can just yeah, scroll back basically. Yeah, yeah. John just found out that in offline mode you can use any car. Exactly. Yeah, you can just go into the menu, switch to offline mode, and then you can drive every car also in the race, which is quite nice. So you don't have to buy the STO to race it against the AI right now. But keep in mind that when you drive these offline races, you also won't gain any credits. That's then the bad part, so to say. Okay. What kind of wing setting are we running? Do you have a setup, René? Need a setup?
Yeah, sure. Go on, ready. Yeah.
I need a setup. Fuel. You can change the tires as well. Wet and slick. It's available for the AMG TC ABS it has. And yeah, let's just try it. I have never driven this car in AC Evo yet, I have to admit. The car that we also have in ACC. But it sounds different to ACC. Sounds way different. Let's also see what kind of different dashboard screens. Yeah, we have. That's a beast, this car. Yes, a beautiful Mount Fuji. You can really feel that this car has also the DNA of, for example, the GT3 AMG, but this is more based on the actual road car of the AMG GT, turned into a race car, and this has over 700 horsepower and also way less aero than the GT3 version. So you would think that a GT2 car is quicker in that sense, and it is in terms of pure power, but with the GT3 car being more tailored towards aero and a much more capable suspension and brake system and so on, the GT3 would still be quicker. And thank you, John Wigate, for subscribing to the YouTube channel. And yeah, if you are still watching and you enjoy our stream, we also thankful for your like. Subscribe to the channel if you like what we do. Yeah, the birds are always flying in the same spot here. It's these like little small details that make it feel alive. And it seems like with AI 95 I kind of found my sweet spot right now. Even though in some sectors on both tracks that we tested today, I feel like sometimes the AI has... Yeah, they have their weak spots still. They are not super consistent. But I think it's a step in the right direction. But everything that happens with the suspension, with the weight transfer, with the tires, it's all very subtle, communicated also through the force feedback. I really like that. It's kind of a bummer that SimCube hasn't had an update yet for the active pedal, because there's just nothing happening in the active pedal right now, but that's a me problem.
Casually telling people and showing off to use the SimCube active pedal. It's fine, Michael. Fine.
Assetto also had their Assetto Corsa update last week, by the way, right? So they also support the profiles and stuff now for AC Evo. In case you are having your Assetto wheel waiting for you to test Assetto Corsa EVO. This is great fun. This combination is awesome. Because I think in Fuji, as this track is so wide, it makes sense to drive a bit more quicker stuff. That's a proper Formula 1 track here. Therefore, a Lancia Delta Integrale is lost a little bit. Yeah, this corner is still my weak spot. Yeah, in this evening scenario, lighting is really nice. Looks beautiful. Look at that. Yeah, this car is really lively. Okay guys, before you leave, we have an announcement for tomorrow. Because tomorrow will be the next live stream, and this will be a fun one. We have the chance to show you a very early preview of the upcoming game by Saber Interactive and Focus Entertainment, Roadcraft. You know these guys maybe from SnowRunner, Mudrunner, and they will have a new game in May. And 3 months before the release, we will be able to stream that tomorrow in the multiplayer with 4 people. So that will be exciting. Keep an eye out for our socials and announcements for this live stream. Yeah, and this was a fantastic race, actually, here on Fuji in the AMG. Let's also watch the replay. Yeah, yeah, we had a fantastic 2 hours today, guys. I enjoyed that a lot, also with you, René. What do you think?
With you, but it was fine.
What do you think about the 2 new cars and the Fuji Speedway? What's our verdict?
I mean, it's good to see progress in general, right? I think right now, even though we sim races, we always like content drops, right? Content is not really what people are not afraid of, but what they worry about, right? I'm absolutely sure Kunos can build a ton of great content. I mean, they proved that with the other games and all that. So I'm not too concerned on that. So for me, it's more about all of the other graphical update. That's minor things. I think it already looks very good.
Yeah, stability,
game mechanics, stuff like that, right? As like performance of the engine in general. Like content needs to be done nowadays so that we do these streams. Let's be real here, right? If this would be a pure update on mechanics, we probably would not have the stream. So I get that strategy. But I know that they can do great content. I want to see the rest of the game. Like I want to see the actual mechanics behind it.
Absolutely, yeah. Yeah, I think every car that they add to Assetto Corsa EVO and that is going to be in the game, with all of this like customization options, factory options, colors, interior stuff, that makes it just feel alive. And also the handling aspect, like the physics of the cars, the characteristics, translated pretty well into the simulation, and therefore, for me already the cars feel alive and relatable. This is something that is very important, because it's, at the end of the day, the essence such a title. So with that, they are on a very good path, so to say, from my perspective. But it's also still a lot of work to do yet in 2025. So yeah, looking forward to the next one. I think the next bigger update will have, I think, 5 more cars, right?
That was a big one, yeah.
Yeah, and 2 new tracks. So there will be more stuff, I guess, like in 5, 6, 7, 8 weeks from now. Just guessing. We don't know exactly, like the schedule that they show you every time you start Assetto Corsa EVO. It's kind of an estimation of what's to come. But if you look at the gaps and the little elements that you see there, you can kind of estimate what's coming. Yeah, well, thank you very much, everyone. That was today's live stream. Thank you all for staying here and enjoying the party with us. Like I said, tomorrow is another one around noon if we look at Central European time. Yeah, don't miss it. And yeah, check out our website, overtake.gg. I mentioned also our limited offer that you can join our race club events without being a premium member for the rest of the month. And for premium members, there's a special offer, even a giveaway from the 21st of February to 27th. If you join one of our race club races, you are in a giveaway for a load cell pedal set from SimLab XP1 load cell pedal set that we are giving away. Details are down in the description, and there will be a separate article on the website. So if you want to have a chance winning that cool pedal set, check out the website in the next 2 days and be part of our race club events. You will find them on the website in the top right. They are listed there. Yeah, get going with us. That's it. See you in the next one. See you in the next video. René, goodbye. See you later.
Take care. Bye.
Take care, guys. Bye.